Hey, what's up? Matt Tercek, Seth Murphy, here at 693 Terrace Drive in Lake Oswego. This happens to be another Lake Oswego waterfront home, this time though on the opposite end of the lake. So last week we featured Carrie Jett's listing down on the canal on Key Lock. Fantastic listing for $2.5 million or just below. That was good perspective of what you can get on what I would say like an entry level, lower end lake home. This, however, is just a notch above, listed just under 3.2 million on 0.8 acres on the south side of the main lake.
Yeah, thank you so much to Katie Henderson of Opt Realty for letting us tour this listing. We find ourselves here in the circular driveway that actually lets in a lot of parking, but for personal parking, you have this, what looks like a 2-car garage over to our left. But once we get there, you'll see that there might be a little bit more in store. Another thing out here that I love is this beautiful side yard. They have a nice little garden set up over here that is really highlighted by this incredible weather early in March that we're having. It looks warm, still a little chilly. Behind us, we have a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, just under 3,300 square feet. And this is a studs up remodel in 2018. Super unique architecture, and we are so excited to take you inside and show you everything about it.
All right, so walking up to the front door, first of all, I love the mixed use of materials on this house. You have the hard coat stucco, natural pine door, that wood's continued throughout the whole house. Tons of windows, metal roof. You're probably gonna hear Seth talk about natural light quite a bit. All that combines to make probably one of the most recognizable homes in Lake Oswego, at least this neighborhood. It's at the very entrance to the neighborhood. You have some of the nicest properties on the south side of the lake, right along Palisades Terrace and Terrace Drive. There's new construction, there's older classic homes, and this is just very emblematic of one of the more fun custom projects that I think I've seen in a long time.
Now immediately in the entryway, you're greeted with these 3-story ceilings that let in a bunch of natural light. There's one into the entryway. They take the windows all the way to the ceiling. You pass this awesome bedroom off to my left that has this little alcove that is sunroomed in, that has a bathroom connected to it that actually Jack and Jill's to this hall bath right off to my left that has a shower in it.
So flipping the camera around, right behind me, first thing you're gonna see is Lake Oswego. So we are high bank, which gives you a very unique perspective of having some elevation. There's actually a trail that goes all the way down to a beautiful boathouse, which allows you to store your boat down there year round. I love the finishes of that boathouse because they also tie in very well to the architecture of the actual house up here. Now, let's get back to this great room because I'm loving the ceiling height. You have 2-story ceilings, giving you a very grand sense of space. Now, there's no furniture in here now, but you can totally envision like a sectional against here that allows you to watch the TV behind me with this floating little TV stand, as well as enjoy those sunset views of Lake Oswego. Now, in this room, they have some pretty cool details, such as the linear gas fireplace with this beautiful kind of tile surround. It looks like a natural stone material on that tile. But then also check out the LED lights that run pretty much throughout the entire midline of the room. They're softening in, creating a really nice sense of depth and ambiance. On the opposite side of this room, you have what would be your dining room, beautiful chandelier, again, very modern, keeping with the overall aesthetic. And then you have Seth somehow positioned on a floating staircase that can't be too comfortable, man.
I'm really comfortable. I was really impressed watching your breakdown of the living room, but you know me and you love my affinity for staircases, spiral staircases to be specific. Wait around and we'll show you one of those. But transitioning from the living room right out to your back patio that Matt was just talking about, plenty of space out here. And like Matt said, it gives you the perfect outlook onto Lake Oswego. But the fun thing about this is A, the spiral staircase that takes you all the way up to your primary suite, which we will get to, but B, this back patio wraps completely around the side of the home too and connects it to a separate patio attached to the kitchen, just so you can take the entertainment inside, outside very easily without having to track through your living room. Now, let's wrap all the way around, and I'm positive we will find Matt Tercek in this kitchen.
All right, welcome to the kitchen. I love how easy this door is to glide. You can really appreciate the quality if you're here when you touch and feel everything. So hopefully that's translating to the video. We're gonna do our best, but come on into the kitchen because I feel like this kitchen really shines, like obviously from a natural light perspective, but check out the flat contemporary faces on all the cabinets. Pretty much everything in this kitchen is white. Now there is some gray contrasted over here, which I do like because it blends in with the frosted glass right here, as well as the stainless steel appliance package. You have a Miele appliance package with dual ovens, warming drawer, microwave, and then cooktop. Check out this hood though. That is quite impressive. Probably one of the bigger, at least the widest hood I've ever seen. And then over on the opposite side, you have your kitchen sink. Nice little shelf there. So if you wanted to like have some natural plants, herbs, things like that, totally do so. And then out beyond that, you have like a garden area with a trellis, and you can kind of see in through to the garage, which we'll get to in a moment. But probably my favorite feature is look right up. You have a beautiful skylight letting in light from all angles. I love how that's done. Now wrap around with me over here because we actually have a second island, plenty of countertop plus cabinet space for all your pantry needs, secondary sink, TV for watching the game, and then this is that secondary oven I was speaking of earlier. All right, and then if you might have paused the video and were wondering, hey, where's the refrigerator? Seth, why don't you point that out?
Yeah, it's actually tucked away right here. This is a Sub-Zero freezer refrigerator that is perfectly blended in with all of your cabinetry along this wall. And rounding out the kitchen, one thing Matt didn't notice but never slips my mind is heated floors. And here it's really worthwhile because of all of the natural light. It could get a little chillier in the winter. Your feet won't. You walk back into this nice little nook. Now this is the third time we've said it, I think. The amount of natural light right here, you would never really need this light. This is a beautiful corner, but continuing on, you come down this little hall that gives you a connection to this pass-through with a door on either way. Now, the pine is continued down here as well. One of Matt's favorite pieces about this, but over to my left, you have this nice coat hanging area with these shutter shelves right here, just in case you need a little more extra room to store your shoes. Okay, and we've actually toured homes with sky bridges. This is like a ground bridge? Exactly what I would have said.
No, very nice breezeway. You have commercial style glass on either side, providing a nice pass through from not only the garage to the house, but from the front to the backyard. Pretty cool.
Now stepping into the garage, we kind of teased it out at the front, but you have 2 garage doors, but Matt, you could probably fit at least 10 smart cars in here. 6 dumb cars, regular cars, whatever. It's awesome in here because it is heated in here. They obviously have a workstation over here, so if you like to get your hands dirty, you're a little more mechanical, this is the dream. They have LED can lights. I love the tongue and groove ceiling over here. You also do have another room tucked away that has a smaller garage just so you can bring in and out your landscaping equipment a little bit easier.
Yeah, this is really like the ultimate collector's garage is what I'm seeing. Plenty of space for whatever hobby you have, whether it's cars, cycling. You have a loft space upstairs with a bathroom. I love the corrugated steel for the staircase. And then come with me back here, because this is actually a really cool little space too. You have a washer, dryer, plenty of stainless steel countertop space, and you have views of the lake from this little workshop area. All right, so enough of the garage. Let's check out the upstairs because there's actually not 2 levels in this house, there's 3. So excited to show you both of those. Off to my left-hand side right here, you have a really good sized laundry room with those pine cabinets, white quartz counters, and plenty of countertop space. Then off to either side, you have pretty much mirrored bedrooms, really high quality wool carpet, again with the pine that's continued through the drawers, the floating shelves, and then of course the doors. Unique window placement and roof lines in both of these rooms give it a very, very custom feel. And then right behind me, they share this beautiful bathroom with stainless steel counters, very nice mirror setup with built-in storage, and then beautiful tile work.
Now coming up to the 3rd and final floor of the home, you are greeted in this awesome loft area. Now in the entryway, I mentioned how they brought those windows all the way up to the 3rd floor. They're right in front of us now. You can actually peek over this pony wall here and see all the way down to the entryway. But this loft space is awesome because you do have a nice little display desk here, awesome display shelves on either side, and closet storage on my left and right. But now, finishing up the home and the 3rd floor, let's take a step back into this primary suite. You see these lofted ceilings. They have those LEDs softened to bring the light up to the crest. You have this awesome 3-dimensional bed wall that has plugs conveniently hidden at the very bottom. And it has another one of the softed LEDs above your head. It has a nice soft reading light for those late nights. And another awesome thing about this primary is it does have not 1 but 2 separate deck spaces that you get to enjoy the view of the lake for.
This is a very unique layout. I love what they did. They integrated the closet with the actual bedroom itself, and you have a number of different banks going on in terms of storage. One really cool one right here, just for example is this opens up and it's actually a 4-panel mirror. So pretty cool to kind of get dressed, look out at the lake, maybe go down your spiral staircase, whatnot. But come over here, Sam, because behind me, you have a continuation of that storage as you walk into the primary bathroom. Now in here, you have really, really high-end features. I love how they hid the toilet tank in the wall, very European style right there. And then you can tell it's really high quality shower doors, perfect alignment. I love the hardware they chose for all the plumbing fixtures. And then you have a massive skylight right here behind me, letting in a ton of natural light. But probably one of the most underrated features of the bathroom has got to be this floating quartz bench right on the opposite side. I would love one of these in my bathroom. I'm not sure what I would exactly do with it, but it is really cool how they placed that there. And that pretty much wraps up the tour of this fantastic property. Again, we want to thank the listing agent, Katie Henderson, for allowing us to tour. This has been on my bucket list for Lake Oswego properties for a while, and we found, honestly, the perfect day to come look at it.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment what you want to see from us moving forward, and subscribe because it helps us out a lot. And if you are interested in seeing more lake property, check out last week's episode. If nothing else, we'll see you guys next Tuesday.